The moon enters the sign of Cancer Wednesday, November 22nd. Let's talk about it. So the moon sextiles Lilith, so we're able to take our power back when it comes to our routine, our pattern, our hustle, what we do on a day-to-day basis. We're taking back control of it. And if we haven't been doing our usual, routines, we're going to be connecting to that embarrassment and shame and using it to kind of get back on it. And yeah, it's just taking your power back when it comes to your routine. The moon is also going to trine Saturn, so that's the gift of being able to be grounded. And that's great because the moon is an emotional ass Cancer. So we're able to be grounded, we're able to be realistic, and we're able to connect to the bigger picture, connect to our dreams and our fantasies, and be realistic about these things and how we could actually bring it into reality. I also want to say with the trine of Saturn, we're able to be disciplined when it comes to our emotions. So we're able to discipline our emotions and not let it deter us from our mission or, bringing our dreams into reality. The moon also sextiles Jupiter. So with the moon sextiling Jupiter, that's the opportunity to expand on your foundation. I would take that opportunity, because when you expand on your foundation, or when you learn something new that helps your foundation in some way, shape, or form, you're going to be able to relax more during these next 2 days, especially today, and you're going to be able to feel more comfortable and more at ease with your finances. With that being said, the moon also quincunx Mars, so we don't realize that we have energy available to us to expand our perspective, our worldview, and how we see things. We also have the opportunity to expand on our passions and expand our goals, and that could easily translate or trickle down into, more money, a stronger and more stable foundation. So that would be a great place to start. However, it's a quincunx, so we don't realize that we have energy available to us to do that, to expand on our goals and our dreams and our desires and our passions. This would be a great time to pick up a new stream of income and take on a new stream of income pertaining to your goals and your passions that can strengthen your foundation and make you feel more comfortable in it. Now, the moon also is opposing Mercury. So the thoughts that we're thinking right now and the conversations we're having is not what we need right now. That's how we feel. We don't want to, we feel like we don't need it. And we feel like our thoughts is irrelevant to what we're in the mood for and what we want to do, which is be at home, relax, be comfortable, kind of do homey things, self-care stuff. But we're getting thoughts like, expansion and work and stuff like that. And it's like, I just want to drink this tea and look at the sunset. But our thoughts is like, let's explore, let's go to work, let's get on with our responsibilities. But you're really just trying to just relax. Like, you're really just trying to be at home, and you're really just trying to take it easy and take it slow today and do things that make you feel safe and secure as well. However, plot twist, with the sextile to Jupiter and the quincunx to Mars, what will make you feel safe and secure, that moon in Cancer is looking for, is definitely going to be, expanding and expanding your responsibilities and getting on with your responsibilities and stuff like that. That is actually going to make you feel secure better than you realize. And one more thing I want to say, with the quincunx to Mars, we don't realize we have energy. So it's like, you think you don't feel like doing it until you start doing it, and when you start doing it, you're going to have all the energy in the world to do it. So just take the opportunity from Jupiter, I'm telling you. The moon is going to quincunx the sun, so this is a really interesting aspect to me. We're not going to realize that what we're actually looking for and what we're actually focused on is, in fact, expansion, and a higher perspective, or a higher meaning, or new knowledge or higher knowledge. We're not going to realize that's actually what we're needing. And with the moon concussing the sun, that's also not realizing that we're expressing our higher knowledge in our actions, in the way we talk, in the way we move. We don't realize that we're expressing a new perspective or something that we just learned. And the moon concussing the sun is also not realizing how we're coming off, how we're being seen. And we're not realizing our self-expression. It can be way too blunt, way too honest, and not realizing it. On the other hand, it could also be us not realizing that we're able to express our thoughts and our perspective and our worldview, and we're able to be blunt. We might be, too worry about like how it might make the other person feel, so we might hold back, but we don't realize that we actually can express these things, and it probably won't hurt their feelings, or they probably won't take it the wrong way. Tomorrow, on November 30th, the moon is going to square Chiron. So it's going to be challenging to heal your wounds, heal any hits that you have to the ego. During this time, the moon is in Cancer. Cancers take everything personally. So it's going to be challenging not to take things personally, not to, get hurt if you feel like it's a personal attack on who you are and your identity. The moon is also going to square the North Node. For some reason, I just get the energy of like being all over the place, and not knowing which course of action is the right course of action, kind of losing yourself in all of your emotions, and how you feel about things, and being all in your ego, and kind of losing yourself. My advice would be to grab hold of yourself, and you'll be able to see the right course of action more clearly, that's actually in alignment with who you're destined to become. It's definitely the energy of not acting like yourself due to being in your feelings, so just don't get washed up under the current. The moon is going to trine Neptune though, so that's the gift of being able to connect to your beliefs, connect to God or whatever concept of God that you believe in. Being able to have faith, being able to have hope, connect to the bigger picture and all of the possibilities, and also finding security and safety and sanctuary within your religion or within your beliefs and your belief system. The moon is also going to sextile Uranus tomorrow, so that's going to be the opportunity to be yourself, feel comfortable in your own skin, love the weirdness and the awkwardness and the unorthodox things that you have to offer, especially when it comes to how to gain money or how to set up a foundation. This could also be finding safety, or getting that safety or that comfortability in weird, unorthodox, unique ways. The moon also squares Venus, so right off the bat, tomorrow we're gonna want to be alone and just like with God, like straight up. We're not. It's gonna be challenging to enjoy people's company, enjoy the group dynamic, enjoy the relationships that we're in, and the collaborations and partnerships that we're in. I wouldn't close myself off from people tomorrow though, because instead of just finding that safety and that comfortability, in your own space and with your belief system and your spirituality, you could also find it in people that care about you, and people that you're in a relationship with or in a collaboration with. Like the group dynamic can be very comforting and just knowing that like you're not alone. Because tomorrow is definitely giving some "it's me against the world" kind of energy, when that's just definitely not the case. Get out your feelings. Okay, don't get washed up under the current. Love you guys.